So they're playing red-black, probably, Ragdos. Tiny Gab, yeah. Big Gab and Ultimate Guard Gab. Of course, stream is sponsored in part by Ultimate Guard. If you ever need great sleeves, the katana sleeves. If you're lucky enough to actually have a use for a sleeve right now, highly recommend. They also have like a bunch of deck box and deck, how would you even call them? These hives, the big deck organizers, I guess, where you can fit all your deck box. Some really, really high quality stuff. All right. Decisions. How annoying is that for them? Make a 1/1, beat them down. Could bring back an Innkeeper and cast an Innkeeper. All right. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Is there full screen Gab? Full screen Gab. No, there's actually not. A binder? No, binders for cards, but these, they call them the like archive. They give them like a bunch of names, but you know, it's like super nice boxes. This one's already collecting a bit of dust. We've got a satisfied customer. The Boohie says Ultimate Guard stuff is legit great. Yeah. Seems that way. I've always kind of used like cardboard box and stuff, and I don't really like pay much attention to my cards, but I will say it is nice. I mean, I'm the kind of guy who just gets his lands from the land box, from the draft land box at the PT for my constructed decks, and I use the sleeves they give us at deck registration. They usually do the job. I don't think they make me play worse. What do you think, Autumn? Do you think it's honeymoon standard, or do you think there's actually legit gonna be like a bunch of like okay and fair decks across the board, and it's gonna stay that way for a while? I'm not sure. I think it might be. Seems like each archetype might have like, you know, counterplay to it, and nothing seems too good so far. Like I think the Ragdos was maybe gonna be the best deck, but I feel like there's a lot of ways to like beat it. The rogue deck seems pretty strong. Maybe you gotta be a little bit out of your way, but it's not like playing Polochronos. It's not like Polochronos is like terrible magic card or anything. Alright, what's going on here? Seems like doing just fine. Order of Midnight plus Innkeeper has been absolutely brutal against these black decks. People using spot removal, good luck. Well, obviously desperately hoping it's not honeymoon standard, but what do you think? Having watched like the first 2 or 3 days, I don't know if you've played at all since the bans. Or as I like to call them, the unbans. The unbanning of all the cards we couldn't play before. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. Rogues seems like somewhat oppressive right now. I think we'll be okay. Maybe that was a bit greedy. Maybe I didn't have to do that. I guess I don't want to get back Innkeeper because I don't want to cast it right away. I'll just play... I mean, I'm making my land drops, keeping at least parity on board, and getting ahead on cards, I think. So I think we're good. Yeah, I think the Rogues is like okay. Like as someone who was not a big fan of the flash decks, I felt that at least with Rogue, it was either they were playing a creature or they were countering your spell, not the two at the same time. But these like lure us into the story builds, it feels like it's tough because it can impact the board, and then they have a lot of cheap spells, and then after that they get like tons of card advantage. They have like great card advantage engine. They have decent removal. They have counter spells. So yeah, we'll see. 2/1 Death Touch. Perfect. Yes, please. Alright, that 4/4 lives. Should be really, really good for us. Even if it doesn't live, still a decent spot. Maybe I was just supposed to play Polochronos last turn. I had the mana to go Polochronos and order back an Edgewall. Yeah, that was probably better actually. What did I do? I did order, Innkeeper, cast order, play a land into play tapped, and I could have just done Polochronos, get back my Innkeeper, and have two creatures that have more than 4 power, and then pretty much guarantee that I draw my 2 cards. Yeah, that was bad. Can you tell why no Lovestruck Beast in the Golgari? Do I not have Lovestruck Beast in this deck? Really? There's no way, right? I'm not even gonna double check. I do. Okay, that's the whole point. Lovestruck Beast. Oh, Adam, I was seeing the other day. I was like shocked when I was watching the replays, you know, kind of prepping for top 8, that you and Emma were like trimming a Lovestruck Beast in some matchups. Felt like it was kind of, I mean, I guess it's not great it was Gem Razor, but I was like, isn't that their best cards? Like, and then there were spots where you were trimming it. I was like, thought it was kind of suspicious. You didn't trim any? Okay, maybe it was just Emma trimming a Lovestruck Beast in some matchups. I know that in the top 8, I was actually watching and you kept all 4 in. I know I might trim 1 against Adventure sometimes since all the Adventure creature stops it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, yeah. Ooh, Kai Buddha. Guten Tag, Tiv Lunasek. Ich spiele ein bisschen, how do you say black already? Grün-Schwarz Adventure? Nicht, ich brauche nicht mein Sideboard gegen der Ragdos Deck. Was ist schlecht? Was ist schlecht? Vielleicht First Iron Games, aber war es ganz gut in die erste Game. Schwarz-Grün Abenteuer. Mein Sideboard. Ah, guten Tag, Kai. Es ist die Kai-Bude Belohnungspunkte. Ich musste Deutsch für 2 Minuten sprechen. Wait, it actually worked this time, guys. Someone redeemed the Kai-Bude reward, and Kai-Bude is now in chat with us. No big deal. No scam here. Just legit. It's funny because the joke is that the reward summons Sky, but obviously that's not what the reward does. Ah. Mehr Deutsche. Danke, Chalansik, für how do you say to use? Ach ja, die ja, das ist alles die Wörter, ich weiß. Was glaubst du, Chat? Ist die Lovestruck Beast Leben something? Is it gonna live? Alright, this is getting hard. I'm not in I don't have the brain power to speak that much German. What are some of Croaky's rewards? No, I don't see Portuguese. Alright, at least they had to use 4 mana. Kill my 3 mana creature. Feels like a small win. Minus 100 kid does nothing like our minus. Come on, CSPD. I'm guessing I do a decent bit with my channel points. My channel points they've got to be pretty valuable. I don't know what other streamers really do, but I feel like every other reward is like minus 20,000 points literally does nothing. Like that's what the reward does. Just highlight your message for 20,000 points or something. Canister's like you can skip songs, but all his songs are just horrible, so never ends anyways. Doesn't matter if you skip to the next one. There's just no winning. Maybe I should kill that Chandler. Need an innkeeper. Nope. I guess I need to cast it. So I'll just die. It's okay, chat. My Great Ench's coming into play soon. 8 mana right now. Yeah, I mean, it is tough when you're watching Canister. You're like, you kind of want to use your channel points to skip to the next song, but then what if the next song is even worse? It's kind of a gamble. Looks like we've got an tempo here, chat. I didn't do much this game. Maybe Extinction Event is good in this matchup. A lot of my good creatures are odds, and pretty much all their creatures are even, so I can see like navigating to some board states where you just get to wreck them was a well-timed Extinction Event or two. Well, that's a bit late. Kind of a problem with this card. It's kind of a usually pretty bad top deck. The original Alan, thank you so much for your prime resub. Let's see. I don't have enough cards. Not close. And I guess that keeps me alive one turn if you have absolutely nothing. Unlikely. I actually like the music on Canister stream. I usually like music on stream. I don't play music because I know most people rather not. And it's like messes with the YouTube stuff, but the YouTube is close to $0 anyways. Also, I think I'd play even worse if I had music on. Get distracted pretty easily. Do I have any card that saves me here? I doubt it. Extinction Event would save me. Oh, they just played Shade? I never played. Wait. Oh, whatever. I think this is fine. I think they just had like a close to perfect draw and I had a clunky one. Wait, do I actually have an event in my sideboard? No. Can I get a Rhinomania, please? But of course. Well, Rhinomania, let's see if it's a lucky charm. Rhinomania! Perfect hand. Good enough. Think we're alone now. A bit scary that my hand might be a bit too fair. And sometimes like a couple Lovestruck Beasts, especially on the play, just a couple Lovestruck Beasts, a couple removal spells. Let's see how fair Standard is right now. I think I messed up. I think I should have played Murder Strike. I should have like killed a Channeler actually. Feels like now they can just maybe go off, make sure they hit their land drops, fill up their graveyards. Florida Midnight feels good. Yeah, they've been really good in the matches I've played. Like really, like kind of. I don't know. I mean, you need all your adventure cards, but. All right, I like that. If I draw a land here, untap green, game's just over. Not untap green. That doesn't block, right? I don't know about the Mammoth, but it seems like such a good card. And it's pretty good with the Henge, obviously. It's like a bit out of place, but it might just be good enough that you just jam it in most of your green decks. As a new player, what advice do you have on how to build your own decks? I think number one is make sure you play enough lands. and that you can cast your spells, and that you have a reasonable mana curve, like not too many expensive cards. What else? I mean, I don't know, are you trying to have fun and play the cards you like, or are you trying to win? Might be a bit different depending on which formats you're playing to. It can be a bit, like, disappointing when you try to brew your own decks and try to do something no one else is doing, because it usually means it's not very good, because no one else is doing it already. So, not, yeah. You love to see it. 4 mana to get rid of your 1 mana card that drew you a card. It's usually means you're a pretty good spot. Alright, so they might have Extinction Event too. Does it matter? Should I just play Murder Strider to hedge? No. Tapped green, dude. Opera likes cake. You're literally lagging like you've got 2-minute lags or something. I'd refresh your stream. Speaking of brewing your own decks, apparently there's like that whole net decking thing. People complaining about net decking again. They did it again. I've got all the people complaining about the complaining, but I've not got none of the people, none of the original complaints on my timeline. It's always the same group of people too. They must not have a very well curated Twitter feed if they get all the Munsons and then they start fighting with the Munsons, and I never see the Munsons. I only see the people fighting with the Munsons. I'll bottom the Great Henge. Not be too greedy. Plus I have a bunch. How do I deal with the Skyclave Shade? Maybe erase it? Are they playing Winota? Kind of want to block here, maybe. It might mess up their curve, or it might do nothing. Oh. No, they would never play Castle Locked when in a Winota deck. Or Blood Chiefs first, never mind. I'm just trying to figure out what their angle is. Why white black beat down and not like another color combo? Seems like if you're trying to do, like, what's the white for, basically? This could be good. Persian and Skyclave Maul. Yeah, I guess these cards are just busted, right? The Maul is just super, super good. Alright, I'll block before I get too low, I guess. Why didn't I keep the ooze to kill the Skyclave? Because I'm not sure I care that much about them casting Skyclave over and over again. But I could be wrong. Why no Agademes? Because I don't have that many good creatures to bring back. I don't have like coming to play effects or anything. I thought they might just tap the beast and try to get in for a bunch of damage here. It's kind of nice. I can make reach tokens in case they have I'm not sure what I'm supposed to play around though. In case they have the Skyclave Maul, reach token's nice. So if they had the Maul, that puts me down to 1. They're at 11. It's bad against Giant Killer though. That's playing Polaronos is probably super greedy. Oh, I played a land already. That was a mistake. Been making these mistakes, playing my land too early in the turn, then drawing some land I'd rather play. Never I will have promos, lands, and paper. I mean, occasionally, not as much as on Arena, I think. Oh, do I forget if I've played a land? Nah. I can see it happening with all these crazy ramp explore decks. I've never really played any of these decks in real life, so a bit different, I guess. How do I not die to the equipment? That's 7 damage. I don't have 8 mana. I do have ooze though. Should I just play Vivian? Play the ooze before playing Vivian. Nice passive. Hey, Tim Pillars, thanks. Forgot Vivian had a passive. I haven't cast that card much. Hey, well, it's been a while. Did the standard bans tempt you to play a little standard? You back in the mix, or are you just playing some? What were you playing? Clash of Clans or one of these games? Just multi-accounting. You're itching to battle. I mean, I don't think it gets as good as it is right now. It might get bad again in a few. Who knows? But it seems pretty sweet right now. It's gonna chum block a bunch here. Well, I guess protect my Vivian. Yeah, plus they have tournaments. They have the CFB tournaments. They have the Mythic Society tournaments. I'm sure they have some Star City stuff. What's this weekend? This weekend is the CFB Pro Showdown. That's for everyone who's a member of CFB Pro. You get to play once a month in a tournament where you can win pretty good prizes in store credits. I think first is like, what, 500 in store credit? 1,000 maybe? And you can double it to 2,000 if you beat the end boss. I think Luis is the end boss again this month. Anyways. Honestly, obviously this message is sponsored, but CFB Pro offer is pretty unbelievable for the value you get. Whether it's the content, the tournaments, the cashback in store credit that almost pays for your membership. Alright, I'm just clicking button at randoms here. Let's actually try and make the best play for once. I don't think it matters much though. Okay, let's go to combat. Yeah, LSV is the raid buzz this month. Yeah, well, I don't know if you still buy cards, but basically if you sign up for, I don't know if you already have CFB Pro, but if you sign up for the full year, it costs you $100 and then you get $10 back in store credit every month. So if you plan on buying cards at some point, you get $120 back in store credit and you get access to the tournaments on the weekend and you get the full deck guides vault and it's just really, really good. Yeah, I saw a lot of people playing these Mana Traders events. I don't know though. I always see people be like, I'm 16-4 in Mana Traders, but I have like no idea what they are exactly. But yeah, there's a ton of tournaments. How many people in total are usually in the CIB tournaments? That's a good question. Not sure. The nice thing about the showdown is that it's direct to limb too, so you know, you don't play forever for nothing, kind of. I mean, maybe you get a few wins and then you lose the third round and then, you know, you don't get anything, but it's not like super time consuming or anything, which is nice. All right, I said I wouldn't make play at randoms, but definitely am. And almost definitely doesn't matter. I'll just play Polar Kronos. How bad can that be? Keep Murderous Rider up. Basically, you play matches until you hit a 70% win rate to qualify, but it's a free event if you have Mana Traders and has good prizes. Oh yeah. Mana Traders is Magic Online. Okay, so it's Magic Online tournaments. What kind of music do you like? I like hip hop, pop, you know, the classics too. Let's see. I can show you what my recent songs added to Spotify are, I guess. That's probably just... I don't listen to as much music as I should. I really like listening to music and stuff, but recently liked... Got Your Welcome, Les Trois Loupards, that's some band that my brother produces. That song's really good. There's like a song that was in that one movie, like Teen Spirits. Some French, this guy's a like French songer. He's really gas, he's pretty great. I don't know, like pop, hip hop, some French songs. Pretty mainstream stuff, I would say. All right, what was it playing against? White Black. White Black was Giant Killer. Glen Welt, little insurance. The mall does seem kind of scary. I don't think Ooze is that good against them. Maybe I should cut the Ooze. It's only the Shade. Do you think there's something to explore with Spolokronos, Stone Cold, and the Ozolith? I don't know. I mean, Stone Cold and Polokronos are like decent card on their own, so... I'm guessing you don't have the tools in Standard for that kind of stuff, though. Huh. I'll play that in case I draw an order on turn 2. Also, if they do that on their second turn, I'm like not against it. It's kind of fine. Alright, let's see if the Mammoth actually does something for me. I have it, was the Great Henge and stuff. That's where it's supposed to shine. Getting wrecked. Wow. Kind of had a perfect hand, so probably don't have to draw too many conclusions out of this hand specifically. Oh, they're making us draw. Oh, they didn't make me sack? Oh. Okay. Oh, this is great. Opponent. That's gotta be a mistake, right? Or I mean a misclick? No. Well, maybe you just didn't see the harm and keep leaving me. I mean, to be yeah. I mean, they should know the Great Henge is coming. Like, the reason to play green. You think Dream Trawler is well positioned right now? Is Dream Trawler in a good spot? Against blue-black rogues. I mean, anything super expensive against blue-black rogues. Isn't that amazing? Against Ragdos. I don't know. It could be. Alright, I guess we're totally back in business here. Not a big deal. Alright, so... Oh, I guess I don't have enough black mana to do everything I want to do here. Can Murder Strider... What's the sequence? Oh, they were dead on boards. Oops. Yeah, I totally missed it. I think it's gonna be okay. They're like, they knew they were dead on board. They're like, alright, he's a Munson. I'll scoop. Alright, Maymus busted, confirmed. Rouge. Rouge means red in French. Ooh. That's a good draw. Man, I've missed casting Full Mire Knight. My boy the Zombones. Rude, exiled. I should try some Winota? No. That is not something you'll see me do unless something drastically changes. I believe Winota is kind of garbage. You're from Baton Rouge, Taco Boy? Must be nice. Alright, focus chat. Basic forest. I'll allow it. I'll accept. Is Swamp good? Why did they kill my Love-Struck Beast? Swamp could be good if they don't interact with me, because it lets me go henge into ooze into get rid of your thingy. Alright, I'll bottom. Kind of scared of that 1-1 going back somehow as a 5-5 flying. I don't think I need to gamble. Hey Christoph. What was good for you in standard today? I saw you played the double vision deck. You went like 2-1 with the double vision deck. Alright. That is not too bad. You win 15-0 with Black Green Adventures? Black Green Adventures just busted. That's insane. Ginky is 12-0 with Black Green Adventure. Well, broke it again. It did seem good to me yesterday when I was playing. I only played like 3 or 4 matches, but... yeah, and obviously you didn't go 15-0 getting unlucky. Oh, you didn't start with my list? Because I was playing. I saw you said you'd play some Black Green Adventure, and oh, you're playing Rankle. Okay. I was thinking about playing Rankle, but it seemed kind of clunky to me. What are you not playing? Also, Awakening seems kind of bad in that deck. but maybe not. Native form is just pretty grindy. Alright, what am I doing here? Besides drawing some cards and drawing more cards. Awakening was insane. Alright, good to know. When is the Nissa good side in? Against people who have sweepers, maybe? People who have a lot of removal, but maybe you don't even need it, honestly. It was Order of Midnight and the Great Henge and stuff. Yeah, I think I'm playing 22 lands as well. Oh no, I have to discard a card. C'est terrible. I'm not even sure why we're still playing this game, but okay. Been boarding out this card, but I think it's been kind of good, honestly. Who created the Black-Green Adventures? Who knows? It was a deck that was played like a year ago almost. Ely Cassis actually top 8'd one of the last Pro Tours was Black-Green Adventure. Even though the deck wasn't especially good. It was when Oko was still legal in Standard. He mostly just outplayed his opponents. His deck, like Black-Green Adventure, was not good. Am I off blue-black? It's been not great for me, honestly. It's been a bit clunky. Thought it would be better. Did not play that in 4 ooze? Nah. You think that because when you draw it, you're happy to draw it, and when you're going to start drawing like 2 ooze every game and it does nothing, you're going to be off it real fast. I'm not sure you ever want 4 ooze. How many do you have right now? Oh, you're playing 4? I'll wait and see if they play something else. What are they playing? Winota? Oh wait, no, that's still the same match. They're playing just Mardu, good stuff. I need to I don't know what the abs index are. Absent doesn't sound awful. Have I seen the monitoring food list? Is it actually good? Isn't it just worse than a regular monitoring deck? The Troll King. But Gab, why are you playing free copies of the Great Henge? Can't you see? Can't you see it's legendary and you only need one? Why did I play my ooze before attacking? Back to the loose plays, I guess. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna be okay, but I see garbage play by me. Drink. Every time Gab punts, you drink. GG. GG liver. Well, I guess no one said you had to drink alcohol. Just drink a sip of water, you'll be okay. God, the value. Innkeeper plus the Great Henge. Yum. It's not dead. I can play a second one just to gain the extra 2 life. There's value. Did you get paired against the male rogue decks, Christoph, at all? Because I think you might struggle if I don't know if I do poorly against Crokies, but without Polochronos in your deck, you might kind of struggle. I didn't see if you had it in the sideboard. I saw you had maybe some spiders, but I don't know if spiders is enough. Wait, what's going on here? You guys draw lands? I have 2 shades. Oh yeah, the shades. I don't have shades. 2 spiders, 2 shades. Yeah, it's good to have a mix, to have access to the one you need at a given time. Oh, I can reactivate and fight again. Wow. It's crazy that I missed like these kind of plays. Kind of scary. Like, once I've played a deck a bunch, I think I can play it pretty well if I'm focused, but I feel like the first time I played a deck, I just missed so much. I think maybe it's because I'm streaming. And I'm like pretty autopilot mode, so if it hasn't happened once before, I just miss a lot, but it would have been so good to have fizzled the Bone Crusher. Oh. Imagine thinking you can grind against a Great Henge. Fools. Blue Triome. Why do you have Blue Triome in their deck? I wonder if they actually have, maybe they have Kenris in their deck? Timrid Calls the Dead with Kenris, actually. That's a token maker. It's a slow token maker, but you have old creatures in your deck, so you're always going to hit. Probably not the worst. I should have maybe played Temple first here. There. Jeez. Now we're talking. They're setting up. They're setting up for the Mardu Ultimatum. You had minus 10k. Well, you never told me which sound you wanted me to play. You're the noob. Yeah, of course you can choose. Oh, I have lit viewers. That's what OBS shows. 1,337 viewers. No big deal. Which ones are there? Well, you should know.